A drone attack has been launched on Russia's Belgorod region, local Telegram channels reported. The governor of the region, Vyacheslav Gladkov, said that the drones belonging to Ukraine attacked two public facilities. One of them is the Belgorod Arena Stadium. Another is an administrative building. As a result of the strike, fire broke out on the roof of the stadium. In the other building that was struck, windows were broken and the facade was damaged. There have been no reports of casualties. It should be noted that some time ago, representatives of the local authorities reported that the air defense system was activated, the drones were shot down, and their remains fell on the stadium.
Там пожар, наверное. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Что же это такое, а? Горит внутри.
A Ukrainian Air Force MiG-29 fighter jet struck a crossing near the city of Vasilyevka in Zaporizhia region, which is under occupation. The crossing was being used by the Russian army for transporting armored combat vehicles and personnel. The precise strike, carried out with an American-made GBU-62 air-to-ground bomb, destroyed the crossing and eliminated the military equipment in the area. It is worth noting that Ukrainian aviation has increased its strikes on Russian positions in occupied territories, as well as in Russia's border regions. As a result of these strikes, many Russian soldiers and military vehicles have been destroyed, particularly those hit by Western-made bombs.
The Ukrainian army uses thousands of drones daily at a front and completely disrupts all efforts of the occupiers to advance using the tactics of the First and Second World Wars. No assault groups can reliably gain a foothold in the terrain, over which dozens of enemy reconnaissance and attack vehicles constantly patrol. As a result of such tactics of the Ukrainian armed forces, the Russian offensive stalls, gets bogged down and stops after the personnel is knocked out. This is written in his Telegram channel by the former commander of the illegal armed formation, DPR, serving a sentence in a Russian pre-trial detention center, Igor Girkin-Strelkov. He called Russia's big mistake the lack of active production of drones and military personnel who would professionally launch them. We haven't learned how to make people yet. Or rather, in order to make a person and then make a soldier out of him, many, many years are needed. Then months of training, and only then, some of them perhaps, will become soldiers. Because this also requires courage, fighting spirit, and many other military and masculine qualities. So what can I say? What should have been done a year ago? We did not do. What should have been done 2 years ago? We did not do. And 3 and 4. And so on and so forth. Now we will reap these fruits, and the fruits will be very bitter. Recall recently Ukrainian Special Operations Forces have destroyed a rare Russian remote mining system known as Zemledeli using FPV drones. The system was reportedly identified while operating near Ukrainian positions along the front line. Ukrainian drone operators initiated a series of precision attacks using first-person view drones after locating the vehicle. The Zemledi system is a remote mine-laying platform mounted on an 8x8 armored KAMAZ chassis equipped with two 25-tube launch modules. It is designed to rapidly deploy minefields at distances ranging from 5 to 15 kilometers by launching specialized rockets that scatter mines over a designated area. This is one of the few known instances of the system being used or captured on video during the war. Its destruction highlights the continued use of FPV drones by Ukrainian forces to target and neutralize high-value Russian engineering assets on the battlefield. Russian troops are expected to maintain active assault operations along the Zaporizhia front throughout the summer, aiming to disrupt Ukrainian logistics and gain ground toward key strategic locations, according to a Ukrainian military officer. Speaking on Espresso TV, the deputy commander of the 65th Separate Mechanized Brigade, known by the call sign Forest, described a noticeable escalation in Russian ground activity. In Zaporizhia region, along the entire line of contact, the enemy is conducting assault operations. They operate in small groups of 3 to 4 people, often without the use of heavy equipment. In some cases, they are using buggies or motorcycles. Compared to previous years, the intensity of these assaults has increased significantly. If we compare it to 2022 or 2023, the year is 2025, is much more saturated with many enemy assault actions. We haven't seen this level of activity in the past 3 years, Forrest noted. According to him, Russian forces have also ramped up the use of drones, including FPV and reconnaissance UAVs, as well as artillery strikes. The enemy has been tasked with reaching the Mariupol highway, cutting off supply routes to Donetsk, capturing Kharkiv, then pushing toward Kamyansk and Komishuvaka, he explained. To achieve these goals, it appears the enemy will continue offensive operations throughout the summer. At present, Ukrainian army crushes Russian groups in Zaporizhia. Ukraine systematically targets enemy ammunition and fuel depots there. Recently, near Novoslatopil village, a significant strike involving 2 bombs destroyed an entire hangar filled with Russian ammunition, fuel supplies, and even drone operators, indicating the depot likely sustained Russian drone operations. Similarly, near Shyrok village, another hammer-guided munition annihilated a critical ammunition depot, reportedly eliminating several Russian personnel in the explosion. Ukrainian air power is especially active here because conditions are relatively favorable, as Zaporizhia is far from Russia's mainland airspace. The occupying forces continue to shell the civilian population, leading to injuries and destruction of residential buildings. The response of Ukrainian authorities and emergency services to the events is urgent, as the threat to the safety of the region's residents remains high.